Hello everybody, my name is Adam Kidd and I am the FX Kid with the FX Kid YouTube channel and the FXKid.com, which right now is currently nothing more than a business card. What I want to do today is provide a quick little tutorial, and this is how I download footage off of the internet, specifically YouTube. It comes in really handy when you need to access like stock footage or a quick clip, or let's say somebody sends you something, and rather than messing around with a cloud server or mixing things together, if you're comfortable with the H.264 format, why not just have them upload it and then you can cut it in right away. This I don't necessarily recommend for absolutely everything. Certain special effects shots, if you need it, like if you need a nice high quality image, I would say go for the Dropbox or the Cloud Share. I've been using the Blender Cloud lately, and I kind of enjoy it. But it's highly recommended that in those cases there you stick with what you already know. But if it's just something simple, like you want to grab that video clip that you absolutely must use and you don't care too much about the resolution, then here's your options. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so right now I'm on the YouTube. This is the Blender Foundations page, and here is Tears of Steel, which a lot of people aren't a huge fan of it. I love it, and there it is in its glory. And if you take a look at the settings there, you can actually grab quality up as, looks like here, 1080. For some reason I thought that 2K was even available, but I guess we'll have to work with that. I guess we'll have to work with 1080. Oh no. So what I like to do is I like to use a website called KeepVid. And if you, I like this mainly because it has the fewest pop-ups possible. In fact, I don't think it's got any. I don't know. There is a desktop version that you can use, but frankly, I'm on the internet already, so I may as well just use the video. So you can download from a whole bunch of different sites. So sometimes, like because I'm working with a lot of high school students, downloading something from Instagram is actually very handy, because they will submit news stories or something quick via Instagram. So that's how that works for me. So anyway, what I like to do is you just need to select what you have there, paste, and there's your options. Now, the only downside about this is that the highest resolution that it will approve you to download is 720. Now, there are other options available. So, for example, if you want a 1080 file, you can download that. It just won't come with audio. But if you want everything all packaged together, you download 720. So, for example, if you're working on a school project and you need to show video in class, honestly, chances are your presentation is not going to handle more than 720 anyway, so you'll be fine. All right. So if you just click on that, it'll automatically download for you. And we got nice blazing fast internet there. So, wow, 124 megabytes of material in 10 seconds. So let's say I want the 1080 file as well. Okay, well I can just go ahead and download that. But if I click on it, it'll say you need to save the link. So you just copy your information, right click on it, save link as. And there you go. It'll download for you. Now, if you absolutely must have that 1080, if you need it in 1080, it's just, you can do one of two things. You can either go find another downloader, which, I mean, honestly, that's a not hard thing to find. You just have to deal with a lot of pop-up ads. And frankly, some of them can be quite graphic, so I like to avoid that. But there is another way, and that is using our old pal Blender. So with Blender up and the video editor going, what I'll do is, let me go back to default actually first. I'll make sure that my properties line up. All right, so 100%, and let's go to my downloads folder. And in my desktop, properties. So I'm going to make sure that under details, it says that I'm running at 24 frames per second. So I'm going to correlate with that. 24 frames per second. Good. All right. I'm also going to make sure that 1920 by 800. All right. And let's see. There's a little bit of going back and forth here, but not too big a deal. Properties. And it doesn't have any of the much of the bit rating there, but we should be all right with what we got there. Okay, so from there, I'll just close it up and go into my video editing mode and take my movie, drop it in, grab y-axis, throw it up there a little bit, and then go to my downloads folder where I have my version of Tears of Steel. And they should sync up correctly because they're both recorded at the same rate. All right. Little quick tip. If you go to the end of the timeline there and then hit Control-C and then Control-V, you can extend the entire project there. And you can export that to your favorite format. That's if you really, really, really must have the 1080 file. But honestly, 9 times out of 10 when I'm doing stuff like for broadcasting, it's going to get rasterized when it goes live to the internet, or nobody really cares about the difference between 720 and 1080 when you're doing a small project like this. So I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, it's just my quick and easy way of downloading video files. So if I ever need a quick clip or a stock footage. Usually you can just Google search explosions. Let's see. And you got lots of them. And you can work with those very nicely. So, ooh, that's a good one. So just make sure you're double checking to make sure that they have the licenses on them are not, make sure they're not ripped off. Because that would be a big, big problem if you were doing that. So anyway, that's it. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.